While this will not work on all computers, you must have compatible hardware. I will have the info for my build in the description of this video, but if you want to know more, a great place to check out is TonyMacX86.com. It's a great resource for finding what hardware is best suited for OS X. One thing to keep in mind is that this isn't for everyone. Lots of things can go wrong, so if you're not prepared to do a little tinkering and research, Hackintoshing probably isn't for you. Once you're sure your computer is compatible, you'll need a couple more things. First of all is a computer running OS X with the App Store installed. You'll also need an 8GB or larger USB drive to install Mountain Lion, and I'll have the one I'm using listed in the description. I also highly recommend having a hard drive or SSD that's totally free of data that can be used just for Mountain Lion. First step is to grab your Mac and download Mountain Lion from the App Store. If you've already bought it, you can navigate to the Purchase tab and grab it from here. If you don't have Mountain Lion, I'll be giving away a promo code for it on Twitter in the next couple days. Once it's downloaded, the installer will pop up, but instead of running it, just close it. Now open Disk Utility and plug your USB drive in. Select it and then hit the Partition tab. Select one partition, click Options and choose Master Boot Record, name it USB, and finally under Format, choose Mac OS Extended Journal. Then click Apply. Now you need to download Unibeast for Mountain Lion. I'll have a link in the description, but you will need to create a form account to download. Once you've done that, open Unibeast and click through the installer. It will ask you where you want to install, so choose your USB drive we just made. You'll find a couple options for legacy support as well as preparing Unibeast for laptops, so choose either of these if you need them. Now just give the installer a few minutes to load Mountain Lion up. Time to move over to your soon-to-be Hackintosh. At this point you'll need to plug the USB drive into your computer and enter the BIOS. This step is going to be different depending on what motherboard you have, but it's fairly straightforward. First find boot options and select USB hard drive as your first boot device. Then double check that your motherboard is set to AHCI mode. Save the changes and it should boot from your Unibeast drive. Select USB and try to boot. If you have issues like I did, try again, but this time type graphics enabler equals no in the prompt. If you're still having problems, try booting with the -V flag and noting what error you get. Once it boots, you should see the OS X installer. We're most of the way there, however there's one more thing to do before installing. Come up to the top menu and select Disk Utility. Here you should see all hard drives connected to your computer. Pick the one you want to install Mountain Lion on and select the Partition tab. In Options, select GUID Partition Table, then choose Mac OS Extended Journal as the format and name it Mountain Lion. Then click Apply. Close Disk Utility and go through the installer like normal. When it comes to the install screen, just pick the Mountain Lion disk and then click Install. This will take quite a while, so be patient and let it do its thing. Once it's done, you should reboot back into the Unibeast drive. This time select Mountain Lion and then complete the installation. Nicely done, you now have OS X installed on your new Hackintosh. Now is the time to start experimenting around and checking to see if everything works. My build works nearly perfectly out of the box with the exception of the onboard audio, which I don't use anyway. More than likely you'll have a few issues, but no worries, just take note of everything that isn't working. At this point you can just be done, however you're still booting from the Unibeast USB drive. There's one more optional step to finalize your installation and fix any problems you might have. Head over to the download section on TonyMacX86.com and download Multibeast for Mountain Lion. Again, go through the installer until you reach the options. Here you need to choose EasyBeast or User DSDT. For me, I can use User DSDT by itself, but depending on your build you may need to use EasyBeast or User DSDT with a pre-built DSDT file. Beyond that, just select the drivers that you need for whatever isn't working on your computer and you're good to go. Congratulations, you now have a 100% working Hackintosh. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up, and if you're interested in more videos like this, be sure to subscribe.
My name is Michelle and I work at Creekside Mortgage and it's located in Vancouver, Washington, and I'm an Air Force and Marine Corps vet. I served in the Marine Corps for 4 years active duty and I served in the Air Force Reserve 4 years. I enjoy working with veterans because when they enlist they take the chance of putting their lives on the line to protect our freedoms. So by helping them achieve home ownership, the dream of home ownership, it is my way of saying thank you.
Hi everybody, welcome to Afterburner. I'm Bill Woodall. Well, in the aftermath of yet another mass shooting, the father of the unnamed murderer, unnamed by me anyway, said that he had no idea how his son managed to stockpile his arsenal of guns. If he'd not been able to get a hold of 13 guns, then this wouldn't have happened, said the father of the mass murderer. That's what guns are, the killers. Simple as that. Simple as that, he said. Now, he's not alone in this belief, by the way, that the guns are the killers. All of liberal America believes this to be true. And if it is true, then we as a nation need to follow this idea to its logical conclusion, which forces conservatives like me to ask some questions that we may not like the answers to. For instance, what made these 5 guns go on a murder spree while at the same time almost 300 million other guns were either peacefully resting or protecting their owners? Were these guns mistreated or mishandled in some way? Is that what caused them to snap and open fire? Why did some guns choose to go on the killing rampage while other guns decided to stay at home? Was a single homicidal gun brought into the collection which then co-opted the others? Or had these guns all come from bad backgrounds? Would a late-night social services program maybe being used to start midnight track events or something, let's say? Would that kind of thing have prevented these guns from becoming murderers in the first place? These are the kinds of complex social issues that we simple-minded conservatives need to face. In other words, look, it's the steal. Now, if that sounds ridiculous, that's because it is ridiculous. You see, if it had been me, if I'd just been informed that my son had just gunned down 9 people in cold blood, my first reaction would have been to get in my car, drive very far away, and sit silently sobbing for hours or days or years or decades, trying to relive every single second of our time together to see where and how I could have failed that boy so badly. I would dissect every moment we spent together or didn't spend together, and I would carry my catastrophic failure with me for the rest of my life. And so would any other actual father, which is why ultimately liberals want to blame the guns, because if it's the guns, then it's the steal. And if it's the steal, then it's not them, right? The reasons the liberals have to blame the steal is because the single great correlator of violent prison inmates is not, unfortunately for the narrative, the offender's economic background or their race or the neighborhoods they came from. The one thing that virtually all of them have in common, these violent offenders, is that they are fatherless boys. The murderer who shot up the church in Charleston, the Boston Marathon murderers, virtually all of them are these fatherless, bitter, angry boys, and they're going to keep coming, and their numbers are going to increase, not decrease, as they, like the Oregon shooter, specifically look for the attention and the validation that they did not receive from their absent or very weak fathers. Now, just about a week before the shootings in Oregon, the uber-liberal New York Times came up with 27 ways to be a modern man. Being a modern man today is no different than it was a century ago. It's all about adhering to principle, begins the article. So, what are some of those principles? Well, according to the article, number 1, when the modern man buys shoes for his spouse, he doesn't have to ask her sister for the size, and he knows which brands run big or small. Number 10, the modern man makes sure that the dishes on the rack have dried completely before putting them away. Number 20, on occasions, the modern man is the little spoon. Some nights, when he's feeling down or vulnerable, he needs an emotional and physical shield. Number 25, the modern man has no use for a gun. He doesn't own one, and he never will. Number 26,
Okay. I officially don't know what to do.
I just don't want to be forced to use a third-party OBS. Like, I kind of wish they released a module instead of having you to download their OBS. Because then you have to wait to make sure that their OBS is up to date when the official OBS was updated. That was the problem with Beam back when they were working on FTL. FTL was so behind on OBS.
I'm hoping the snow will just melt right away.
Well, you can always send it to me. I got 2 mil.
Oh, wow. So in the system KI, there's an actual planet that has rings around it you can land on. That's the first time I've seen that.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, sorry, I was AFK. I had to get some coffee. Why do you want the snow? You got a snowmobile or something?
No, I just like having snow. Everyone else in the family don't like snow, but not me.
Where's my damn tea?
Still in its box.
Cheers for Chongs.
Cheers, you fuckers.
Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, this is getting to be longer than 15 minutes now.
Scan detected.
Damn, that's a good jaunt, too. That's lame.
Scan detected.
Man, this one planet's perfect if you want to have some place to hang out for mining. There's like 4 stations on the planet. There's 1 orbiting, and you're not even far from the 5 different res sites. Watch your ass walk out at 100.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3.
Are you working on engineering too, Heavy D?
I'm mining at the minute. I'm stocking up on my elements. So when you're mining, you get loads of materials. I used to just throw them away.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm throwing away everything that's not worth anything, keeping all the materials. Ragging through limpets.
I think they're only allowing me to carry 10 of them. This is lame. Oh, you mean you can sit here and keep buying them and just load me up? That way I only got to take one trip?
That's what I was sort of about to do, but then I don't want to waste my money. Knowing how much they were. Knowing we had to do it again just for me when I unlocked that shit, you know? What? Oh, I thought they were 5,300 each. Or is that the galactic average?
I thought they were like 9,800 a piece. Why not? If we're in wing together.
And plus, we seem to be the only ones there anyway. I didn't see anybody else on screen.
Nah, I'm not worried about that.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
sometimes you just gotta send it. Reapers looks like he's sending some bounty hunting here.
Yep. Only thing that makes halfway decent money.
Yeah, that's how I started climbing up the money ladder, was bounty hunting.
Yeah, it's the only way I can make some halfway decent money.
There's Andrew Torba on the Steven Crowder Show.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, got a Type 6 transporter.
Scan detected.
Oh no, the dreaded hate speech.
Are you getting that again?
I create it every day.
Frameshift drive charging.
That is pure hatred, Arathmar, and you know what? You really hurt my goddamn feelings with all your hatred. I really don't know how much of this fucking abuse I can take anymore.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Yeah, what is that? I just discovered this the other day, guys. You can literally, and I shouldn't even be saying this, but there's only 2 people in here, it looks. You can literally right-click on someone's name in Twitch and report them for hateful actions.
Yeah, that's part of the new rules they had in effect recently.
Or, I'm sorry, it's hateful conduct.
Oh no, got a wanted federal gunship here.
Because they're trying to prevent people like saying hateful shit to people like Logan Paul because he recently came to Twitch.
Under attack.
But you see how the shit lips can take that category and twist it into anything that they don't like as hateful.
I covered that in my podcast when I talked about it.
Wait, you got a podcast?
What was that one video I uploaded on Gab? Yeah.
Damage. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Warning, thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Actually, I sort of uploaded on BitChute, but I was originally trying to post it on Gab, but then I realized they didn't allow you to post 2 gigabyte videos.
Target shields offline.
Dude, Reaper, you gotta get the hell out of there.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Frameshift.
Oh, man. Oh, you're getting away, though.
I thought I had help, but I guess I didn't. Woody, thank you for following. Thank you very much for following.
Oh shit, that literally took like a little over 5 minutes.
What did?
To make it to the drop-off zone.
Oh, okay.
See, this is why I like Gab.ai, because of everything that Andrew Torba stands for. You know, he's not some elitist bastard like Mark Zuck the Cuck, you know, calling us dumb effers and everything. He actually wants to build a place where you have freedom of speech and you can express yourself the way you want, like you should be able to.
Not how we should be able to, how we have the right to.
There you go. Yep. And I've been live on here ever since Gab TV went live, and I've not been censored, not a one time. Gab TV has broken quite a few times because they're building it basically from the ground up. But, yep, never been censored. Hell, they even put me on the Gab TV page. Sometimes they put me in the trending videos.
Yeah, but the funny thing about your being trending though is so much trending within your videos that are well over 8 hours long.
Yeah, I don't think any of them get uploaded, eh?
They eventually show up. It just takes a long time to process.
Yeah, they're all like the short 1 hour and 2 hour ones.
Nah, those are the ones I always see that guarantee show up. I saw a stream of mine that was like 8 hours long that popped up out of nowhere, and I was like, wow, I streamed that like 4 weeks ago, and it finally just showed up, you know?
They probably see all my uploads and like, and they're like, shit, we can't afford that. I sure wish they would put the viewer list back on Gab.
Well, at least treat it similar like Twitch, where like you have to go into the option to view your viewer list, like a little button to see your viewer list.
Right.
Well, they could be a Wrath of Mar. It's just they don't have an API openly, so you can do that.
I have a I have a military grade composite 1A. Is there anything better than that, or is that the top of the line?
I like that one. Or wait a minute, yeah, military grade composite.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
a
one I
1A.
like.
It's 1A. So is that top of the line?
It might be for that ship, yeah.
Okay. Okay, someone view my stream and help me out with a shield generator. I see a standard shield generator 3B, there's a 3A here, but I don't know.
Go back a screen. Which one do you currently have?
It's a 3A generator.
Yeah, I want to see what size your module is. Go back.
Okay, I'm on the module now. %170% maximum strength.
I think the biggest one you can put on there is a 3A, because that's the slot that you're going in. But
yeah, and that's all I have. So that's what I currently have installed.
Put shield boosters on your utility slots as well. That makes it stronger.
See, right now you're looking at the ones that you could possibly there you go. If you go back one more, see right there, you got go up, you got look at your SRV bay, your vehicle. You got your Land Cruiser, man. I want to see how big that module is.
Okay, there it is. So hull mass 4.0, cargo capacity 2, fuel capacity 0.5, armor health 108, shield health 25.
Right there, right there. Your vehicle hangar. Check this out, dude. Check this out. Where you got your vehicle hangar, you could put a size A4, a 4A shield generator if you wanted to. And then down there where you're putting your shield generator, you could put that same vehicle hangar right there.
Okay. Alright, that's been swapped. What else?
Go to your core internal. I want to look at your core internal.
Okay, there it is.
All right, 4A. If you can find a 4A frame shift drive, you can upgrade that and you'll jump farther. Other than
Okay.
that, look, down there where your power distributor is, you've got a 2A in there, and you could put a 3A in there.
Yeah, that for a frame shift drive is 1.3 mil.
It'll make it jump farther if you want to spend the cash. If that's your ship that you're running right now.
Yeah, this is the ship I'm running right now. It's technically the ship I want to keep. I like this ship. This is a sweet ship.
Yeah, put that jump range on her then. Hell, you got 3E sensors. You can put 3A sensors on it. Fucking A-fit that thing, brother. Be good to her.
Okay, I'm getting close to my safety bed for insurance on this thing.
Right on. Did you do the power distributor?
No. So there's 3E, 3A.
Yeah, that's important when you're fighting your power distributor. Will make your weapons go to hell on you in combat if you got a shitty one on there.
Okay. Alright, 3A power distributor, 3A sensors, 4C fuel, but that's like 16 cap. I don't think there's anything higher than that. Yeah, I got the best.
Yeah, you're not going to upgrade the fuel.
Yeah, the only way to upgrade your fuel is to add another fuel pod into one of your other slots.
Yeah.
Because what I would do just for the hell of it, like if I were to get back to my Sidewinder, I'll make it like at least a fighter with at least the SRV and like an extra fuel just so I can have like a little extra range.
Yeah, well, my max range jumped up to 21.11 light years.
Yeah, now you can cover some more ground. Go back to your optional now.
Okay, here we are. 1E standard docking computer. I think that's about all I can get on that.
I was going to say, go to your shield generator on your optional modules and see if you can upgrade that now to a 4A. It might be kind of pricey, but that'll pimp your shields out, or at least so you know that that's your next thing you should buy for that ship is go 4A on your shields.
Okay. According to this, yeah, 4A. That's 1.3 mil. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the next thing I'll get. So I need to save up another 2 mil.
But yeah, it looks like you're. Hey, now let's check out your power management. Let's see how you got that going. Like, back out of this and go to your right panel to look at your modules, your power management.
Okay, I don't know exactly what to look for here though.
Oh, are you trying to upgrade the shield?
I need to give me some more money for shields.
Yeah.
Okay, modules right there. Okay, see priority, how you got like a number 1 in front of it?
Yeah.
Go up to the top of the list.
Yeah, see how you can change it? Put your
Yeah.
planetary vehicle hangar at 2. Point defense, chaff launcher, that's at 1. Multi-cannon is a 1.
Everything you use when you're in combat should be a number 1. And then you can put cargo scoop, frame shift drive, fuel scoop, standard docking computer, and your planetary vehicle hangar all on a 2. And you don't have to have anything shut off. It'll be set right how you want it.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all I can do right now.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, they're trying to get me to go to the bar.
Don't go, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Yeah. I ain't fucking going to no bar. I don't like jail. If I go to the bar, one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to get insanely drunk and do something really stupid, or I'm going to wake up in jail. Neither of them are things I want to explore.
Probably a mixture of the two. Probably getting insanely drunk a while afterwards, waking up in jail.
Okay, back to it.
You want to join me in some bounty hunting?
Maybe I'll get my chieftain. What about you, Arathmar? We could get Stufunk, Arathmar, and Reaper. I don't think Heavy D will do bounty hunting.
Well, I'm having enough trouble keeping my combat right down. I keep killing people.
Well, bounty hunting is what I'm doing right now, so.
Oh, back on Path of Exile, right on.
Scan detected.
Oh, we got a wanted Joker here. What do you know?
Under attack.
Your game looks like it's lagging, Reaper.
Might be the stream, not the game. But I'm not getting any dropped frames according to Streamlabs, though.
Target destroyed.
It's probably your bit rate. Might have it too high or too low.
Well, it imported everything in from OBS.
Scan detected.
So I'll have to check it, but I can't really do it now, so.
No, yeah, not when you're in combat.
Scan detected.
Oh no, I got a twofer here.
Oh, you got that shit. That's just an adder.
Target destroyed. Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected.
Dude, why can't the triggered wannabe trolls show up when I'm here? I will feed them just enough to keep them around. I promise. Yeah, maybe, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna have to shut down my stream for a moment so I can change some settings.